Stories empower us and shape where we have come from and who we are. Every family has a story. This is my father, and it all began here. It all began during the Lebanese Civil War. It was a multifaceted war lasting from 1975 until 1990 and resulted in an estimated 120,000 fatalities. The war affected many civilians, and for this reason, many fled to other countries. My father's family consisted of my grandmother Amira, grandfather Ibrahim, oldest uncle Ali, Hawaida my auntie, Ahmed, Mohammed, my dad, and their little baby sister, Mariam. My father and his family were living in the beautiful city of Tripoli at the time.
I really can't tell you because I came to Australia when I was 7. We came in 1977, and we came because in Lebanon and the Middle East, it's a war-torn country. So it's an ongoing war, and that was the reason that made us come to Australia.
Unfortunately, another reason why my grandmother and grandfather decided to flee to Sydney was because of their beautiful baby daughter Mariam. Unfortunately, the war had very severe effects on their family, and Mariam became malnourished and actually passed away. My grandmother and grandfather were both traumatized from this situation, so this was another reason why they decided to flee to Sydney.
My mother told me that we came from Tripoli in Lebanon. I'm not too sure, I was very young, but that's the area and country where I came from. We came in a plane.
This wasn't the end of the struggles that my dad and his family encountered.
We had a very rough childhood growing up. We came as a family, mum, dad, and 6 of us. My father came with us and then went back. He couldn't stay here longer than 6 months because he couldn't stand someone being his boss. He comes from a very wealthy family, and he couldn't stand it, and he never came back. My mum worked 2 jobs to bring us up, a job in the day and a job in the night. We had it rough as well growing up because my mum couldn't handle it all on her own. My brothers had to sell newspapers, walking up streets with a whistle, and some of them worked at a fruit shop, and then some worked at a sweet shop, and that's how we made ends meet. It was very rough for us because for 6 kids we had to move quite a few times. There's no agent that would let 6 kids live with a single mother. We kept moving houses, we moved 2 schools. We had my grandmother live with us. She brought us up. My mum had no time because she was too busy working hard to bring in the money. So that's how rough it got.
Despite all the hardships my father and his family encountered, it has shaped them to become very family orientated and heavily involved in their children's lives.